Norman, I want to begin with you because everything is happening in Washington and in New York. What is your first introductory take as breaking news collections, Mr. Norman?
Yes, good morning to everyone. And this week is a very busy week here in Washington, and also, as we know, the United Nations in Washington, D.C. First thing, here in Washington, the president and the vice president attended a eulogy yesterday for Mr. Kirk and his family in Arizona. The event itself was a eulogy, and Ms. Kirk, she offered peace and forgiveness for the people who was involved in the slaying of her husband. Contrary to that, the president response was different. He basically stated that he do not forgive and will continue his quest to suppress and basically eliminate people who oppose him, and particularly the left wing. He's very vehement about his intentions, and he is has a quest to uh, get back and to go after the left wing. Also, in New York City, the British contingent agreed and supported the Palestinian state. France and a couple other countries today is holding a summit, and actually Saudi Arabia is holding a summit, which the U.S. and Israel is not going to attend, to talk about the situation in the Middle East and how to get over that. So we're getting ready for this week for the United Nations. Right now, over 150 countries has acknowledged Palestine, and we are waiting to see exactly how movements and activities going to deal with how we're going to deal with the United Nations.
Let us be very honest. I know you are an American. I know you love your president. I know you love the decisions by the president of United States of America. But in his term 2.0, he is trying to change the global world orders, as Advocate Mohsin Rashid, very respectable and experienced lawyer, has said it. And would you like to express your views once your president even tried to dysfunction United Nations? Only one stage we have for a country like Bangladesh to go and speak and raise our situation, our position, our voice. Mr. Norman.
Uh, First thing, my position is one of the United States as a whole, not necessarily the administration currently in place. Uh, we believe that the Constitution is something that is sacred to us. Uh, Unfortunately, the current administration has different viewpoints. That is not the viewpoint of the majority of the people here in the United States. Uh, we we strive for equity across the world. Unfortunately, again, our administration has a plan to impose the my state. I use the term America first mentality. What that exactly mean is somewhat confusing because the administration has a viewpoint that is not shared. Right now, the new poll came out, 50% of the United States, including the Republican, is not approving the actions of the current administration. So we're basically living in a divided country. The administration has notions of global conquest in terms of economic development, military, showing a military might, but at the same time, the country here, the people in the United States is more of a take care of us. We need to take care of us, and also we need to take care of the earth, the people, how we deal with people, how we relate to people. So right now we have a conflict, and we're trying to determine exactly how we're going to move forward with that. like I mentioned before, there's a midterm elections coming up, and there will be consequences for this internal divide.
Norman is preparing himself to respond you
Sorry, I'm
because you
impatient.
have given some materials to Norman. Norman, would you like to respond, Advocate Mohsin Rashid?
Yes, sir. I agree with my panelists that uh, Bangladesh represents the future. Uh, there are many more Bangladesh situations out there in the world. Times are changing. With the advent of communications, people are talking to each other, people are working together. They are seeing what's going on. They're looking at the situation in Europe. They're looking at the situation, the dismal situation in Gaza, and they're looking at how the Western, including the United States, the world is performing, what they are not doing, and what who they're supporting. So things are moving forward, but at a different pace. The United States current administration has a mindset of doing business United States first type of policies, and the narrative is in that way. They have aligned themselves with certain countries like Israel to promote the development of that region. Uh, Contrary to that, we have humans, people. We still have people on Earth. We still have people who need things, and people the people are very powerful. I believe the people are very powerful in the world, and they will not tolerate some type of forced mentality, being manipulated, and being tricked into some type of agreements to support a policy that they don't believe in. So we are changing, the world is changing, and hopefully for the better.
This time in UNGA, United Nations General Assembly, Chinese President Mr. Xi Jinping is not going. Russian President Vladimir Putin is not going to join. Turkey President Recep Tayyip Erdogan is not going. Saudi Royal Prince is not going. So we see most of the world powerful leaders and stakeholders are not joining. What do you think? Only the African leaders and Asian leaders are going to join. Do you think this time UNG will be successful in their mission to declare Palestine as a sovereign nation?
Hello?
Mr. Norman.
Yes, yes. As you mentioned, the most powerful, impactful nations has elected not to attend. Uh, and the reason for that, I'm assuming, is that they have other plans. The plans involving a whole new uh, way of working and doing things. Basically, the United Nations is being considered as more symbolic representation of the past. There's future growth. There's economic strategies that are being put in place. There's conflicts that has to be addressed that they feel that the United Nations is not in the position to respond. Uh, you mentioned earlier about the budgets funding is not going to continue as it is to the point where there may be a new development that comes out of this, particularly with the big countries. They're looking at something different, and they're looking at having impact. And the influence of the United Nations is slowly fading away, actually to the point where what is the purpose? Do we really need a United Nations, or should we evolve to something else? Uh, as we move forward, I think the evolution will be towards a new version of dealing with things, how we work with people,